What if the most dangerous moment for the auto industry already happened and honestly, nobody rang the alarm, no explosion, no breaking news banner, just a quiet reveal that, well, rewrote the future. Picture this, a darkened stage, a calm CEO, and a sentence so precise it lands like a fault line, cracking beneath Detroit, Stuttgart, and Tokyo. Because this wasn't a product launch, it was a declaration. While legacy giants argued over software updates and charging ports, something else was happening. Off the grid, out of sight, factories scaling like data centers, batteries becoming weapons, engineering teams moving at startup speed with industrial force. This isn't about cars anymore, it's about control of energy, supply chains, and time itself. The present still smells like gasoline, but the future, it's already humming, quiet, electric, and unstoppable. And the most terrifying part, BYD didn't say they were coming, they revealed they were already here. So the real question is, if the rules have already changed, who's still playing the old game? Stay with us. And before we go any further, like, subscribe, and join Pulse Axle because the next industrial revolution won't wait for permission. For years, BYD moved like a shadow. No flashy Super Bowl ads, no loud promises. While competitors chased headlines, you'd find BYD pouring concrete, hiring minds, refining chemistry, factory floors instead of red carpets, engineers instead of influencers. Then 2024 hit, and the numbers landed like a hammer. Over 4.3 million vehicles rolled off BYD production lines. That single figure crowned them the world's largest EV manufacturer. But you know, numbers alone don't scare an industry. What really scares it is how those numbers were achieved. Because while others obsessed over all-electric purity, BYD played a smarter game, a quieter one. Enter the 5th-generation DM dual-mode hybrid system. It's a piece of engineering so efficient, so unapologetically practical that even Tesla had to pay attention. Picture the reveal in Shenzhen. The room is packed, tight smiles all around. Two cars take the stage, the Chinel DMI and the Seal 6 DMI. Clean lines, confident stance, no theatrics. But you know, beneath that calm exterior is a total rethink of what hybrids are even supposed to be. At the heart of it all sits a 1.5-liter petrol engine. But forget speed records, forget noise. This engine was engineered for one thing, efficiency dominance. Paired with a high-output electric motor, it adapts instantly. City crawl, silent and smooth, highway surge, effortless and composed, and then comes the number that makes engineers blink twice, over 2,000 kilometers on a single tank and charge. Not theory, not lab fantasy, but real-world range. Now, let's talk about the engine that quietly shook the industry. On paper, it looks almost underwhelming, a 1.5-liter petrol engine, 99 horsepower. Nothing headline-worthy until you understand the mission. You're not looking at a better hybrid. You're looking at a new benchmark. Most gas engines waste fuel like it's disposable. Over half of every drop vanishing as heat, gone forever. But imagine an engine that refuses to let energy escape. That's what BYD built. This system squeezes everything out of the fuel, delivering over 80 miles per gallon, even when the battery runs low. No magic, just ruthless engineering. Here's how they did it. A sky-high, 16.1 compression ratio that pushes combustion efficiency to the edge. Split cooling systems that keep temperatures exactly where they need to be. No hotter, no colder. Precision combustion control, firing fuel with surgical timing and internal friction, shaved down to the bare minimum so energy goes to the wheels, not to wasted resistance. And listen carefully. This isn't some futuristic concept locked behind glass. But BYD didn't stop at efficiency. They asked a bigger question. What if one system could fit every life? That's where the three faces of DM technology come in. First, DMI, built for everyday reality. Commutes, traffic, long weeks. It prioritizes fuel savings without turning your drive into a sacrifice. Calm, comfortable, clever. Then there's DMP. This one leans into performance. Depending on the model, you're looking at 10.08 kilowatt-hours or 15.87 kilowatt-hour packs delivering 50 to 75 miles of pure electric range. Think about that for a moment. Daily commutes, grocery runs, short trips, all without burning a single drop of fuel. Gas becomes the backup, not the habit. But the real paradigm shift lives deeper. In most hybrids, the engine is the boss. Electric power just assists. BYD flipped that hierarchy. And now, this is where everything clicks into place. The secret weapon, the silent enabler, the blade battery. At the core of BYD's revolution isn't just smarter engines, it's a battery that rewrites the rulebook. Instead of bulky brick-like cells wasting space, BYD uses long, thin cells, arranged side by side like blades. That single decision eliminates dead space, boosts energy density by up to 50%, and reinforces the car's structure from the inside out. But, power density isn't the real headline, safety is. In brutal nail penetration tests, where most batteries erupt into flames, BYD's blade battery stays composed. No fire, no explosion, just stability. That's because it avoids volatile materials like nickel and cobalt. Instead, it relies on lithium iron phosphate, a chemistry known for calm behavior under extreme stress. Then there's longevity. After 3,000 full charge cycles, the blade battery still holds around 90% of its original capacity. That's years of use, lower ownership costs, and honestly, less environmental waste. It charges faster, tolerates heat better, and keeps delivering without drama. This isn't just a safer battery, it's a smarter one. It's what happens when design, chemistry, and ambition finally align and then push past expectations. And if you're starting to see why the industry is nervous, why this silent storm is anything but quiet, this is your cue to like the video and subscribe to Pulse Axle. Because what BYD is building isn't just technology, it's the blueprint for what comes next, because power alone is old thinking. In BYD's world, speed without intelligence is just noise. Imagine a car that thinks. That's where BYD's Xuanji architecture comes in. It's a complete neurological overhaul, replacing dozens of fragmented control units with one centralized, lightning-fast core. One brain, one language, microsecond response times, the difference between a near miss and a collision. But Xuanji learns. Powered by DeepSeek AI, every BYD vehicle becomes a rolling data node, analyzing braking, energy use, and suspension in real time. The car predicts failure before it happens. Over 4 million BYDs feed data into the system daily. Rain hits? Xuanji instantly shifts priorities. No panic, just adaptation. And like your smartphone, it evolves through over-the-air updates. Intelligence isn't a luxury, it's standard. Now, driving itself. While others promise autonomy someday, BYD is shipping it. DePilot, built on DeepSeek R1, behaves like a human driver. Decisions in milliseconds. Then comes affordability. Innovation without access is just a flex. BYD's mission is world-class tech for everyday drivers. In 2024, their vehicles landed 15% cheaper than Tesla's Model 3, fully loaded with hybrid systems, blade batteries, and DePilot. Even sub-$10,000 models pack tech once found only in luxury brochures. While giants pull back on EV timelines, BYD accelerates. Their hybrid-first strategy delivers over 2,000 kilometers of range. Range anxiety, gone. Daily commute, silent and electric. This isn't a tech demo for the elite, it's a shift for real people, real roads. Smarter without being expensive. Cleaner without being inconvenient. The future won't be decided by who started first, but who moves smartest. And right now, that's BYD. The real question isn't where the industry is going, it's whether anyone else can keep up.